Hey, Jarek James here, Jamagine Media. Um, Although today is Independence Day, American independence is currently under construction for the foreseeable future. Black Lives Matter. So I've decided to instead celebrate something a little different. Me, the guy that stays behind the camera that never puts himself in the spotlight. No, no, no. I'm celebrating me today because 10 years ago today, I launched my first website, my first and only website, jarekjames.com, which is now jamaginemedia.com. And I decided to take my life back because back then, I want to say 2008, it's like right after Obama got elected. I was working doing a full time job as a photographer, doing yearbook pictures, school portraits, school sports. It was a dream job because I got to do photography all day and work with all types of cool equipment. And I got laid off almost immediately after he got elected. It's almost like people in Forsyth County don't want me working. Gee, where's that sound familiar? Speculating. Anywho, fast forward. I decided to. I was bouncing around from nightclub to nightclub, doing all types of gigs and a wedding here and there. And by 2010, I was right back in corporate America. I was depressed for a solid 2 years after that because I felt like I had failed myself. Um, and at that time, I decided to launch a website, and that would be the first step in me regaining my independence. Hence, me launching it on the 4th of July at the time. So, one of the really cool things that came out of that was I started a series called Beauty Mask. It was a book project. It was going to be like maybe 10 or 12 different models, different ethnicities, different hairstyles, all wearing a black mask in some shape, form, or fashion. That turned into about 40 different people, and I turned it into a book. And meager sales, but I decided to revisit that project a few years later. I I got colored masks of every shade, every design I could find, and shot more people this time in 3D and on location. Took it out of the studio, put everybody in their own environment, and that was going to be a gallery showing this year, which still can happen. Pandemics can change, maybe. So in the meantime, I decided to turn both projects into a book. So I have not only one but two published books. I'm a two-time published author, self-published. This is Beauty Mask. This is the original project, um, and this is Beauty Mask 3D, which will come with 3D glasses. So every picture is in 3D, and it's got some of you that follow me. You're in the books. So this project is 8 years in the making. This is one of my biggest achievements as far as just reclaiming my independence. That and I've done 4 movies, and one of which I had a premiere for last year, which I'm very proud of. I was in the midst of filming my newest movie, Slayage, before the pandemic. About March, I just had a table read and did all that stuff. So I was my mom's stuff has been shot. She's in the movie, so that's about all I got done due to the restrictions. So we'll get back to that at some point. The other thing I'm doing today to kind of celebrate JarekJames.com, Jamagine Media, I've got a slew of t-shirt designs. I've been designing this whole pandemic, like every chance I got to get caught up on some graphics or some idea t-shirts. So I'm putting a store together, and I'm going to have these books and those shirts on sale. This is my little way of just pivoting in the meantime. I can still do shoots. I've done some. I want to thank all the families that have hired me to shoot their graduation pictures, birthday pictures, prom, because they're all social distancing in and of themselves. I'm not anywhere near the customer. I keep a mask on, gloves if need be. Pretty Girl Privilege podcast. Thank you for hiring me to shoot your podcast, which will be continuing soon. So I've made some strides during the pandemic, but these I'm super. This is like literally 8 years in the making. And like I said, this book is in 3D, every page. This will be a gallery opening, and this is the original series. And so if you follow me, stay tuned. Link will be in the bio, and I'll have a store set up so you can buy one or both, and t-shirts, which you'll see on the screen. Thank you to everybody that took a second to journey to my little bunker while I'm playing it safe. I'm not doing cookouts. I'm not going to anybody's anything. I ain't ready to trust y'all yet. I'm sorry. I'm just, until the numbers go down and the UK feels like it's safe enough for the US to enter, if that's not an indication to you that we need to just like chill with all the going out stuff. If you have to work, do you, but just be safe. But if you're just going out just to go out, just because come on, man. In 4 weeks, if everybody wore masks, and this virus would disappear. Like it has no host to attach to if everybody's just closed for business. You know what I mean? So just be safe. Look out for each other. Do your part. Social distance. Wash your hands. Just a little longer, y'all. Please, just so we can get back to some sort of normalcy. I don't think I've hugged anybody in like, I don't know. I don't remember what that feels like. That's sad. So anyway, thank you for watching. I just wanted to give you my corner of the world, what I've been working on in my laboratory. And DM me for any questions about the books and the t-shirts and the any photography services I can still do. FaceTime shoots, I do those too. If you don't want to leave your house but still want to do a shoot. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.